Well, that was very touching. I saw a Himalayan motorcycle just up the road around the corner here in Nyngan, and I walked over just to say good day to the folk there and was chatting to them, and and then I said to them, so where you headed? And they headed to Queensland, to a spot where where their son Benjamin was killed in a plane crash, firefighting plane crash back in November. Back in November last year, and they're doing just a little pilgrimage motorcycle ride. She's wearing the jacket, his motorcycle jacket, and they each on their own bike, and they're doing this ride just to memorialize his life. And this is when you realize that everyone is traveling their own path in life, and dealing with a lot. That's a hard thing to deal with. So, yeah. So I'll be thinking of Benjamin today, and for a few days on the walk. Just like when I did the postie bike ride, I encountered the stone that was, between Kununurra and Halls Creek, that was memorializing Andrew Cadigan, who walked around Australia in memory of a friend of his, only to die within a year of doing that. So, yeah, tragic. People are dealing with a lot. It's got me. Anyway, enough of that.
Down in Louisiana, where the tall pine trees grow, there live a preacher daughter, and she knows how to jelly roll. And a papa wanna save my soul, but a sweet talking daughter, Lord, she loves to.
In your arms, in your arms, in your arms, as we here in your arms, in your arms. Hey, hey, do you send me love? Here we go. We're just going to get some behind Well, you pick me up, you shot me down, stepping out all the time. It drove me back to drinking in this bar. I found myself a brand new friend. I'm headed down that road again. I'm looking on my next broken heart.
All right, well, I'm shooting this the second time now. Anyway, so oh God, we got the grannies coming over, so that's going to be chaos. So I'm standing, behind me is the Big Bogan. The Big Bogan is you probably can only see the foot, and if you see the feet, it's got thongs on. So that's the story of the big bogan. But anyway, I'm standing at Nyngan's landmark, which is the big bogan. Nyngan is a city, or not a city. Nyngan is a town, and a lot of the Australian towns have a claim to fame of something big, the big prawn or the big sheep or the whatever it is. Well, for Nyngan, it's the big bogan, and that's because Nyngan is in the Bogan Shire of New South Wales. Anyway, it's a bit of tongue-in-cheek stuff, you know, by Nyngan, just to poke a bit of fun at themselves, I guess. Anyway, the reason for this post, oh God. So the reason for this post is I've reached the halfway point of my ride, and restart. I've got a car full of shufflers that have just walked past me. Anyway, the reason for this post is I've reached the halfway point in my walk, which is significant for me, 580 kilometers, and I've got 580 to go, which is a huge walk still. But as I move on, I'm getting into more and more remote areas with less and less infrastructure. Up until now, I've been posting as much as I can along the way and editing and doing all that kind of stuff. But in order to upload videos to YouTube, obviously I need an internet connection, and those are becoming more and more rare and more dicey as I go along. They just, you know, the bandwidth is just not there. And so the last video, I think it was number 10 that I uploaded, took a full 18 hours just to upload a 17-minute video to YouTube on the bandwidth that I had in Narromine. And as I say, as I move further and further west, you know, next is Cobar. I'm only there for 2 nights. I'm not going to have enough time to do an edit and upload something. So so that's a challenge for me in itself. And then beyond that, there's Wilcannia and then nothing, you know. So I don't believe I'm going to have the opportunity to upload any more YouTube videos on the walk. So I've decided then, because of that, I'm going to offload some weight and space out of the bin and send my computer home. I've got Vicky and Phil up here, and they're bringing Vanessa out to Nyngan to join me on the walk on Monday. And so I thought, well, this is an opportunity for me to just send some stuff back, and one of them is my laptop and the power supply and all that, which will save some weight and space in the bin. And space is becoming more and more critical as I venture further west, because I need space to carry water. I know what it's like on this road. Just the last you know, a few hundred or 130 odd kilometers that I've done, you know, you dehydrate very quickly, and water is critical. So I need the space for water. So I'm going to take that out of the bin, my computer and the power supplies and all of that. I'm also going to offload a tarp that I brought along just in case it rained and I wanted to sit under a tarp. Well, that's not going to be the case, and hopefully I won't have any rain, and if I do, I'm certainly not going to put a tarp out, because then I've just got another wet thing to fold up. So I've rethought all of that, and that's going to go back. And I'll probably offload some more clothing as well, because I'm just going to stink come what may. It doesn't matter how many sets of clothing I have. You know, it's just going to be not a good thing, come what may. So I'll offload some clothing, save some space there. and I'll see what else I can offload as well at this point. So that's the story. So you're not going to get any more videos uploaded, as disappointing as that is, until I return from the walk. I'm going to recalculate now, before I upload this video, just when I expect now it to be in Broken Hill, given the fact that I've held back a few days on the walk so that Vanessa can join me. So I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to make it into Broken Hill. Look, and also the other thing is, I'm not going to really be resting up for too long. I might spend 2 nights, and if I get a cabin at the Wilcannia Caravan Park, I might spend 2 nights there. But that'll be it. The rest is just going to be walking and sleeping, along the way. So it's not going to be the kind of slow progress that I've made up to this point. It's going to speed up, that's for sure. And I think I'll want it to. But anyway, so I'm going to rework that. I'll post it up down below exactly when I expect to reach Broken Hill. Probably going to be more closer to the 14th than the 10th of June, to be honest with you, and that'll be a good going if I manage to do that. So yeah, look, that's the story, and I'll post this up today, and that'll be the last you'll hear from me until further notice. So all the best to you all. Thanks for watching what you've watched. I hope you found some of it be of interest and entertaining. Until later, so long.